The Logic of Men, Episode 1, Purity Culture. I believe in purity culture. Wait, let me rephrase that. As a man, I'm not expected to believe in purity culture. I'm simply entitled to enforce it. My job isn't to practice purity, it's to demand it from others to compensate for my lack of discipline and poor impulse control. And by others, I mean women, children, queer folks, and any man who makes me feel small and insecure. Let's start with women. I expect you to be a virgin until I decide to marry you, untouched, unblemished, unbothered. Unless, of course, those fingerprints are mine. Because if I'm the one defiling you, it doesn't count. That's not impurity, that's foreplay. But don't confuse that with commitment. You're still unclean. See, I don't marry what I defile. That's your mistake. Should have chosen better. Big age gaps? Absolutely unacceptable unless I'm involved. Let's not forget, in certain states and countries, it's legal. And what's legal always trumps what's moral because patriarchy. If morality mattered, I'd be celibate and in therapy instead of online yelling at Megan the Stallion. Now let's talk about the rainbows. Same sex love? Demonic. Trans identities? Abominations, unless I'm consuming it secretly, profiting off it, or getting head in a hotel parking lot. Out in the open? Unholy. In the closet? Friday night. I hate Tyler Perry. But bring him up religiously to prove black men can be billionaires. Especially when I want to remind black women they're beneath me. I'll play Luther Vandross to set the mood. But don't you dare call him a man. He was soulful, not sexual, damn it. You want to lock Diddy up for what? Abuse? Coercion? Rico? Sure, but he's rich, masculine presenting and made bangers. Little Nas X, though? Straight to hell. I'll still vote for a guy whose wife moonlights on the LGBTQIA plus spectrum because he's pro-patriarchy and hates women out loud, even if he was Epstein adjacent. But that list doesn't exist anymore. It vanished, like my respect for consent. I hate 304 culture. Sexy Red, Cardi B, Megan, they're agents of Lucifer. Meanwhile, I'm in the DMs demanding my woman be a freak in the sheets and a nun in the streets. Scratch that. I want a nun with throat control, but also untouched. No kids, no baggage, dresses like a refugee from The Handmaid's Tale, but make it slutty. She should make my boys jealous, but God forbid another man looks at her. That's disrespectful. 304s have their place. Strip clubs, rap videos, my bedroom. But if she gets pregnant, she better handle it. Because I'm pro-life and anti-child support. And I hate single mothers, unless I'm sleeping with one. Or living with her rent-free with unlimited access to Capri Suns and fruit snacks. Also, I get the biggest piece of chicken. First, no exceptions. Accountability? Love it. It's the cure to all things unholy. Unless it's aimed at me. Then it's disrespectful. I'm a man. I'm wired to put my dick in anything moist, warm, underage, unconscious, or non-consensual, self-righteous. That's biology. But purity culture, that's what keeps me from acting on those urges, by forcing you to carry the burden of restraint. If I don't get access to what I'm supposed to lead, then your boundaries are clearly a hate crime against masculinity. I was born to conquer, to protect, to provide. Unless you won't sleep with me, then you're disqualified. I want a woman who is pure, but also nasty. Submissive, but rides me like I owe her money. Silent, but speaks up when I cheat. Loyal, but will shank a bitch on sight to defend me. She should take a charge for me, but never lie.
Unless she's cheating on her simp ass husband with me, then she's doing God's work. Because that man's a pookie, and pookies don't qualify.